So let's get back to the crocodile. How come you don't believe?
Why would you believe? Why would a 50-foot crocodile?
Sure. They just keep getting bigger.
They don't, though.
How big do they get?
I don't know crocodiles.
Right. So here's the thing. What we know about crocodiles now are crocodiles after guns. Okay?
Ooh.
So guns change everything. So that alligator out there that you saw in our lobby, that's 80 years old.
Yeah.
80 years old, and a gun killed that alligator. So guns get introduced in the 1800s, and then explorers start going through the Congo in the 1800s, and they start shooting crocodiles. They shoot a lot of crocodiles. In fact, a friend of mine actually got hired to go to the Congo. Was it the Congo? Jim Shockey. What part did he go to? I forget.
I just found the guy,
but he went to Africa. He's a hunter, and they hired him to shoot crocodiles because so many people in this village. He went to this village. He said it was so heartbreaking. Like, this guy's missing an arm, this person's missing a leg. They have bites taken out of them. And while he was there, a woman got taken out. Like, while he was there, a woman was washing clothes, and a crocodile snatched her and dragged her into the water.
Yeah.
And when human beings start bringing guns, the whole ecosystem changes. Right? So these 50-foot things that have been apex predators just sunning themselves on the shore, now some guy lines up a shot from the beach, or from a boat rather, and just takes it out. And they're shooting all these different crocodiles. And so doing this over the course of, 50, 60 years, all the big ones are dead.
Yeah.
And it takes fucking forever for a crocodile to become a 50-foot crocodile. And they don't die.
Yeah, but
they just stay alive. Like, they only die when something happens to them.
But there's one crocodile in a reserve in South Africa who was born in like 1890 or something, and he's only like 17 feet long.
Right.
So you think that's because his environment wasn't big enough?
I think it's because he's born in 1890, not 1790.
Oh.
So they don't die.
Okay.
So if a crocodile's living in the Congo, okay, the Congo is rich with life. There's life everywhere. And certain animals have to cross these rivers. And that's just a fucking meal train.
Yeah.
You've seen those animals, wildebeest trying to make it across the river, and then the crocs show up and just start snatching them. I mean, some of them make it through and some of them die. And that's just how it's always been.
Yeah.
And so they've had enormous amounts of food forever. And if they've lived for hundreds and hundreds of years, those things would just continue to grow. It doesn't seem outside the realm of possibility for something to be twice as big as the biggest one that they've spotted.
Yeah, but that's long. Like, great white sharks, we're pretty sure that they get to 22.5 feet, and then they get fatter.
Right.
So 50 feet is really big.
Megalodons.
Yeah, but that's a different thing.
Right. But it was also a giant fucking shark.
Yes.
I think it's possible that there's certain subspecies of crocodiles.
Yeah.
Just like there is like caimans. Like, there's different subspecies of caimans or crocodiles rather, even in the Amazon. There's big ones that get to be like 16 feet long, and there's small ones that get killed by jaguars all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cool.
I think that Bigfoot is more likely to be real than a 50-foot crocodile.
So you think these people that had these depictions of it being as big or bigger than their boat, they're just exaggerating?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do. But not in a malicious or even a lying way.
Probably just freaked out by the size of the goddamn thing?
Not even freaked out, just like it was giant.
Right.
Like,
and then they exaggerate over time.
Like, it was probably 20 or 30 feet maybe. But like twice as big. More than twice as big as the biggest ever is pretty nuts.
It is nuts, but occasionally animals do have mutations that makes them much larger. And you see that with humans. Like the biggest human ever was like 9 feet tall, wasn't he?
But not 12.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, true, right? Not double the size. Right, but he also was dealing with gravity.
Yes.
And like the real problems with being a gigantic human with all the bad bone problems. What is that? That's the world's oldest crocodile?
Yeah, Henry.
Jesus, how old's Henry?
They caught him in 1903.
Jesus. Caught him in 1903. How crazy is that? They caught him over 100 years ago.
When I was working on the video, I don't know why this occurred to me, but he was born roughly the same time as Adolf Hitler.
He's a man-eating croc?
Yeah, he killed a lot of people.
Nile croc, yeah.
So this guy's just hanging out with him? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? He's just assuming that that thing's not hungry? How crazy are people that we want to sit right next to a goddamn giant monster like that? Look at the size of that thing. I just can't imagine why anybody would stand next to that. Can't you stand really far away and just film it?
That's how I feel about surfing.
700 kilos, so puts in at like 1,500 pounds or so.
Jesus.
1,400, 1,500.
They're so cool, too. Like, look at that face. The way all the teeth, like, integrate with the gums. And when you know that this thing... So it's captured in 1903. When was it born, right?
I think it was about 15 years old when they captured him.
That is so crazy. So this thing's somewhere around 135 years old.
Yeah.
This guy's just grabbing its dick. Look at it. He's like, hey, bro.
To compare that, that giant croc that always pops up on a golf course in Florida is known to be about 10 to 12 feet and 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's
It's
an
like
alligator.
I know, it's like 15 plus feet and
Yeah.
1,500 pounds.
Like I said, the one that's out there is 14 feet.
Yeah, I was really surprised to learn how much smaller, even when the size or when the length is similar, how much less heavy alligators are.
Oh, yeah, they're twice as heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, crocodiles, rather, are twice as heavy. They are so dense, and they're so aggressive. Have you ever seen when they have, yeah, it turns towards them. Like, that guy could just get taken out like that.
But they drown. That's how crocodiles kill.
Because they get too big, right?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, how they kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a crocodile like that would, if he couldn't drag you to water. Isn't that nuts that like their actual method is drowning?
Yeah. Well, they can hold their breath forever.
Right.
So they're just like, I know you can't.
Right, because like their teeth are just meant for holding.
Yeah.
It's their teeth aren't meant for chopping or anything.
Have you seen the one where the crocodile takes a pig and snaps it in half with like a shake of his leg and chokes down the leg?
No. Have you seen the one where the crocodile just like rolls and rips its friend's leg off for no reason?
And the friend doesn't even flinch.
It's just like,
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady was feeding them, right?
mm-hmm.
And he just, what do you got here, Jeremy? Oh, yeah, here it is. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
It just snaps that pig in half
Yeah.
with
Sure.
a quick little fling of its neck.
Sure did.
Oh, that's my own Instagram. Watch this. Snap. Like it's nothing.
No.
Just wanted a bite-sized chunk. No big deal. Just an animal that's been around for how many millions of years?